Dewalt Total Trade Solutions, STAFDA 2021, and Powerstack technology. We're talking new battery technology, new tools. Let's head on inside and check it out right after this. Just a friendly reminder, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So we're at the Powerstack. This is all about battery technology. You might be familiar with it today and maybe some of the portable devices you carry around, but this is new hot stuff for your Dewalt Power Tools. Sean, tell me about Powerstack.
All right, well thank you, Chris. We're here at STAFDA to introduce to the world Powerstack, and we're really excited about this technology. It's the first to bring pouch cell lithium ion into the construction industry. Now what you get with this battery is 50% more power, 25% smaller size, and a 15% lighter weight than the compact batteries that we had before. That's something that really makes a big difference if you're somebody that's working with a tool all day long, maneuvering in tight spaces, working overhead. You get more precision, more control, and less fatigue. The name Powerstack, first of all, refers to how these cells are literally stacked inside. There's 5 of them in that pack. And just like you said, the rectangular shape means there's no wasted space in the design. That's what helps us get those ergonomic benefits. But the big story is on power. So these cells are limited in terms of the energy that they can flow through because the connection points are very small. These have these wide surface area tabs that allows high efficiency, high output power to get right into your application. And it's 50% more power compared to that prior generation based on cylindrical cells. The cell itself is more efficient, which means it runs cooler as well, and that's also what brings you double the cycle life compared to cylindrical. So that's literally twice the lifetime of use that you're going to get out of this technology versus prior generation with cylindrical. This is something that was designed specifically for Powerstack versus this, which is mostly used by the electric vehicle industry, but was sort of adapted into power tools. This is something that was purpose-built exclusively for Powerstack.
So what size batteries is this going to come in?
So this is the compact battery, Powerstack Compact 20-volt Max battery. It'll be available in a single pack, a double pack, or a starter kit this December.
So this one says a 1.7 amp hour battery.
That's right.
How does that compare to what people are used to, where they say, hey, I buy a box kit, it's going to come with the 1.5, which is the cheapest battery.
Right, comes with something like that.
And we've seen that the more amp hours you have in a battery, the more power you get.
Right. With
some of the optimal ones for runtime and power being in that bigger 5 to 6 amp hour, which of course it's heavier.
Right,
so
exactly.
How does the Powerstack and what size for amp hours would I be comparing to get to one of those bigger, heavier batteries?
From a power perspective, you're going to be probably closest to something like the DCB205.
Really, with the 1.75 amp
and
hour?
we invite you guys to see for yourself in our demos.
I want to see
it.
So,
don't take my word for it. Try it out while you guys are here. This is the first time we've been able to have a battery that gives you more power and a smaller size at the same time. That's what it means. It's really a generational step forward.
That's great, Sean.
Yeah.
So we're going to put Sean to his word, and we're going to test out. You guys have all been familiar, bigger is better. Well, everybody doesn't know, but smaller with more power is possible. Let's go try Powerstack.
So give that a try first with the 2 amp hour pack.
So we got the standard 2 amp hour, fully charged. We're running on the SDS-Max. We're gonna go, should we do speed 1 or speed 2?
Try speed 2.
We'll try speed 2.
And yeah, maybe do 3 in a row as fast as you can.
And we're using a Dewalt
1-inch spade bit. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, go. All right, so that was about 14 seconds, and you could see that it was also struggling a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So now, try 3 with the Powerstack battery.
So here we got the Powerstack, fully charged 3. Now remember, this is only 1.7 amp hours compared to that older 2.
All right, 1, 2, 3, go. So you did that in 10 seconds. So you were about 40% faster than you were with the 2 amp hour prior generation pack.
So we got smaller, lighter weight, just as much, if not more power.
Yeah.
That Powerstack, I'm pretty impressed. I didn't think you could get more power in a smaller package, and we did just that today. Shaving seconds off at one time isn't that big of a deal, but when you figure you're doing this 40 hours a week, you can have extra time with your family and your friends, and maybe even some more time to buy some power tools. So now we're going to take a look at some concrete and drilling solutions. Show me what you have.
Sure. So here we've got our Elite Series SDS-Max Carbide drill bits. So these are meant to drill large, deep holes in hard concrete. So if you're doing anchor installations or rebar doweling, this is the type of bit you would want to use. So this SDS-Max, this is a 4-cutter design. It's got a new carbide grade and tip geometry to be able to break up that concrete with ease. We have an iron blast technology, which is a high-speed blasting process that's fired at the flutes and the body of the bit, so that strengthens the bit, so it's more resistant to breaking. These are rebar resistant, so you can, as you're drilling into deep concrete, you hit rebar, you're not going to break your carbide. In fact, we're so confident we've got an anchor wear mark here in our no break guarantee. So if the bit were to break or crack or bend or anything prior to that wear mark being gone, we'll replace it free of charge. So that's the industry's best warranty. So yeah, see right here. So as the head wears, eventually you'll start wearing the flute away, and that'll go away. Once it hits that, smaller size, it's no longer ANSI qualified for that particular anchor. So we stand behind our products 100%. Feel great about them. So this new product, this is going to roll out in the February-March timeframe. So we're really looking forward to this.
That looks exciting.
Yeah, and from a performance standpoint, one new thing about the Elite Series is we are making competitive claims. So this product has been tested and delivers twice the amount of holes that the Bosch SDS-Max Carbide bit will be. So that's over 200 more holes in concrete head-to-head. So we're really standing behind the product, and we're really excited. All right, so we're talking about our Dewalt Elite Series cutting wheel. So this is a new product for us. It's going to start launching in November. So this is built with, we call a pressure pack design. So basically, you're trying to get as many grains as possible into that wheel. So that pressure pack design, it's high temperature, high pressure to really squeeze more grains into that same thickness. So you're not only going to get longer life, you're going to get faster cutting as well. The unique thing about this blade is right here. So we are claiming 2.5 times the life versus both Norton and 3M. And that's cutting 1/2-inch carbon steel threaded rod. That translates to 150 more cuts than both of the other industry leaders, both Norton and 3M. So again, this is going to roll out in November. Full range from 4.5-inch up to 6-inch, so it covers all your major grinder sizes. This is really going to be fantastic for us, for our commercial construction as well as our industrial users.
Great.
So this is a new atomic one-handed bandsaw. So you can actually do that. So there's a safety switch you can pull here, and you can actually run it one-handed. Okay, so the reason this is important for a lot of MEP contractors, mechanical contractors, electricians, plumbers, they're making quick cuts on the job. Sometimes they got to make those cuts overhead, right? So it's light, it's high powered, and it's got an 1 3/4 inch capacity, so you can do all your standard unistruts, your conduits, your threaded rod. You can really do the majority of your stuff with one hand. So we actually have a demo here.
We have the Powerstack. You can see a little bit lighter profile, definitely slimmer. Cuts it like butter. And that's the atomic line too. Impressive. Small, light, compact, and efficient.
What we have here though today is, what we'll focus in on is our brand new 1 7/8 and our 2-inch, right? We'll start here. What's exciting about these new hammers though is that we've added wireless tool control to it. One of the big things though I want you to look at is this pack, right? We have our 15 amp hour on here. Our field testers are telling us they're getting between 2 and 3 times the runtime versus the 9. Pretty awesome. I mean, they're truly going cordless. No need, right? Just go after it, get it done. One of the other most exciting things about this, though, is this little icon right here near the trigger. This is our wireless tool control. So one of the things to note, though, is that vacuum will churn on when I squeeze the trigger. What's cool about this technology, though, is that there's nothing else to buy. You buy the vac, you buy the hammer, pair them, and it'll turn on and run it.
So you're telling me with this technology, you can pull this trigger and it'll turn the vacuum on at the same time?
Absolutely, no questions asked. So I have these paired.
Yep, it's working. You know, that'll save a lot of time. I don't know how many times people have to run back, turn the vacuum cleaner on, and then they can start drilling.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, this is brand new. And then the other brand new hammers that I'll show you, though, is our brand new 5/8 SDS Plus. This is our DCH172.
Looks like a good size, really nice and light, compact.
Exactly right, and that's exactly how and why we designed this tool. It's all about ergonomics. What's really cool is this tool with the battery, the side handle on it, and the rotary hammer is sub 4 pounds.
Yeah, I think I could sit here and hold this the whole time we talk.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So is this hammer here, is that the same as that one?
It is. What I've done with this is I put our brand new Powerstack battery on here as well as our brand new pouch cell. Really exciting product as well.
So did you set this up so you can go head to head with me?
Hey, if you want it, let's race, come on.
All right, so we're fair here. We got forward, and we're gonna have to check the cells on here, make sure we're as good as can be, so we're all fully charged. One-handed?
Sure, we do one-handed, and then we'll go right up to the flute. Yeah, right up to the top. Let's bury it.
All right, let's do it.
1, 2, 3, go. I think you beat me, bud. Pretty awesome, right?
All right, let's switch. All right, we got the 2 amp hour. We got the Powerstack there.
Yep.
Do it.
1, 2, go.
You beat me.
Every time.
And I even cheated.
I know, 2-handed it all.
All right, so I'm seeing that the Powerstack really is living up to what it is.
Yeah, no hype, right? It's the real deal. It's awesome. It's small, it's light, it's super powerful, right? It makes your current tool awesome.
Yeah, more awesome. We're gonna look at drywall solutions. And Sean, show me what you have that's new, what's hot, and what I need to have and everybody else does.
Absolutely. So let me show you. You guys are getting a sneak peek here at the STAFDA show on these 2 new tools. So most popular cordless screw gun on the market being upgraded to what will be now the most compact screw gun available. Look how much smaller that screw gun is compared to the existing screw gun, which is the crowd favorite. So much smaller, much better ergonomics, lighter weight, all the things the end user is looking for. As this user makes the transition from a corded screw gun, they lock the screw gun on and they go for it and they leave it running all day. The obvious opportunity as they move to cordless is runtime. They lock that cordless screw gun on and go for the day as well. We've moved this now to a push start feature so that when you put it in the push start mode, now I can pull the trigger on and it's only going to install the screw when I press it. And it's not going to engage until I press it in. This will increase runtime significantly for the user. A true step change in runtime. Pair that with our new Powerstack battery. Now you have the power of the 4 amp, 5 amp hour pack, even smaller as you can see. Most popular cutout tool now moving to a true gripping size on the motor. This new OR30 platform motor for us is another potential game changer for us. Pair that with a dust solution for those that would like to, with a compact size of a dust extractor, and now you can collect dust with two very small tools.
All right, so we can see that we don't have any mess down there. A lot less mess to even have to think about cleaning up. Almost nothing there.
We have the cordless drywall sander behind me. Telescopes, so it fits in their car, their truck, much smaller size, and they can also use it in this size as well without extending the telescope. But for the reach, they can extend it and get that additional reach to do the top portion of an 8-foot ceiling. The space between here and here is much shorter, gives the user a lot more feel for the application as they're doing it. So as they're sanding, they can apply their hand in these locations to give themselves a much better feel, much better finish. And it's cordless. And you can do a sizable room on a pack with this tool as well. And it's much more runtime than you would expect. Because of the speed control on it as well, you can do most finishing applications on speed 2 because it holds its speed so well. But now it opens up with a firm pad that we offer on this sander with the power this provides. Now you can remove texturing and do other things we would expect the end user to start to figure out they can do with the power of this sander. So this is available now. These other two are coming
So
next
definitely
year.
coming soon. The new Dewalt XR brushless is going to be the DCE555. And then we also have that screw gun, DCF630.
This is our Elite series line. This is the top of the Dewalt performance. We just launched circular saw blades the past month. Circular saw blades, the 7 1/4 and 24 tooth is lasting 2 times the life of Diablo framing. So what it makes this blade very special is that we have a patented tooth design that allows for much better performance. And we also, the tooth that we have is welded instead of brazed as the general blades.
So does it provide an extra cooling solution as well with all the cutouts?
It is also an extra cooling solution through the heat vents. And you will see, we are going to do a demonstration for you on how this blade performs.
So we have a demonstration that's going to illustrate the durability of our new Elite blade compared to the Diablo blade. In this board, I've got a 2x12 piece of wood. It's got 21 stainless steel nails hammered into the edge of it. And we'll try to cut it first with the Diablo blade, and then we'll show you the relative performance using our new Elite blade. So you can see that blade essentially lost all its teeth.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Some sections that are just bent over and pretty well destroyed.
So we're cutting through 20 of those. We're attempting to.
So we'll stop it there.
Probably cut through another 10 times.
Yeah, you can see that we still have all the teeth. They're well intact. The blade showing no sign of any wear. This thing could just keep on going.
Let me feel that. I want to see how sharp that is. It feels like it's brand new. It's not even that hot.
Yeah,
That's no joke.
It's still ready to go.
So this is the first of the product family that we are launching. During the next year, we are going to launch Resi blades. Resi blades are performing 30% more than Diablo. We are going to launch whole saw blades as well. This is 3 times the life of Milwaukee. And we have a new line of abrasives that is 2.5 times the life of Norton.
All right, so this is part of our new range of 20-volt lasers that we have. It's combination both 20 and 12 volts. So for those that were using the 12-volt platform on the previous line of lasers, this now works with both. So as you can see, I've got the laser turned on now. The slickest part about this laser upgrade is the fact that we applied some friction here so that when you go to adjust and I want to line up to something, now I can just fine-tune this without having to turn it and then see if it gets to the right place and going back and forth, because a lot of times this is across the room you're trying to dial that into. That's really one of the coolest features. We also upgraded the magnet so that you can slide it up and down a lot easier, but still doesn't lose its holding power to hold to a metal stud. So part of a range of lasers that we have in our new 20-volt / 12-volt range.
Now, one of the last things I want to check out again is Powerstack up against the good old DCF887 full charge against the brand new Atomic Gen 2 DCF850. So we'll drill these lags in, show off some speed and some power. And we did drill this right into a knot, and you know, it's got enough power to rip off a fastener, even if you don't want it to. And it's got the speed when you put it head to head in a fair test here. Now the new Atomic, we'll just call it the Generation 2 items. They're not like the old Atomic that you're used to. It's fast, it's powerful, it's just got a great size to it, a look and feel that is second to none, and it performs like a top tier tool. Add Powerstack to that, it makes even a good tool so much better. So that wraps up our time at the Dewalt Total Trade Solutions STAFDA 2021. Dewalt tools are really engineered to get the job done in even some of the toughest jobs. No matter what industry you're in, automotive, builder remodeling, concrete and masonry, drywall, electrical, metalwork, plumbing and mechanical, roofing and framing, and even woodworking. Maybe you're just a DIYer at home. It's really a total trade solution all in one. Really appreciate you all tuning in. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, go ahead and give it 2 thumbs down. And as always, guys, work smarter, not harder, and we'll catch you in the next video. Just a friendly reminder, go ahead and hit that subscribe button.